What's up, everybody? I'm from Darrin. Oh, jeez. What's up, everybody? My name's Darrin. Maybe you've seen me on stage. Yeah, I've lived in New York for a couple years now, and I work for the federal government. Nothing too exciting, but yeah, I wanted to share a story that really struck me as I was listening to one of Pastor Sky's messages recently, and it was regarding an interesting concept about how God sometimes blocks you or blocks people in order to fulfill the will and to guide you on the path that He wants you to be on. And at first I'm like, God blocks me. I don't want to be blocked, by anybody. I don't want God to block me, right? But it got me thinking about a story. So I'll take you back a couple years. I was born and raised in California. I went to college in San Diego, right? And I graduated a couple years ago. I won't say how many, but I graduated, right, with what I thought was a good degree from a decent school. Thought I had some decent skills, fairly normal human being that I'd be able to go out and get a job, no problem, right? That's what I was thinking. And for whatever reason, it didn't work out that way. I was applying to a lot of different jobs across a variety of different fields, and I wasn't having any luck. And I remember one particular day I was walking through downtown San Diego. I don't know if you've ever been to San Diego, but weather's pretty much perfect every day like it was on this particular day. And I'm kind of looking up at the buildings like, man, there's no place for me, there's no job in any of these buildings for me. This is crazy. Well, fast forward a little bit. I eventually got a job in New York. And, when I look back on the jobs I was applying for in San Diego, the opportunities that I had there, the friends that I had there, it was nothing compared to, to what I've experienced here in New York with the people that I've met, the job that I have, and this church that I've been connected with. And so it really struck me when I was listening to this message, God really blocked me. I thought I was on a great path. I thought, San Diego was going to be the place for me. I envisioned myself being there for a long time. And God really blocked me on that path and brought me in a whole new direction that ended up being way more incredible than I ever could have imagined. And kind of the final thing that struck me regarding this story it was actually just a couple months ago. My mom, she texted me a picture, and it was a picture of a test I took in high school. It's one of those tests where you fill out all these questions about your personality and your skills, and it spits out different jobs that you would be good at, right? That you would be a fit for. That are kind of trying to help high schoolers or college students figure out what they want to do when they grow up. And the one and only job that this test returned is the exact job that I'm now doing. And I had totally forgotten about this test, probably stuffed it, on some shelf somewhere back home, where it's been sitting for the last 8 years until my mom dug it up, right? And so it just really hit home for me, wow, God's had a plan for me this whole time. God's had an incredible purpose for me. And like I said, I've been thrilled with the city. I've been thrilled with the people I've met here. I've been thrilled with, the job I have here. But even more important than that is just being connected to this church, what I've learned here, the amazing growth that I've made here. It's been unbelievable. And it's been honestly beyond anything I ever could have imagined, on that day when I was back in San Diego, wondering why it wasn't working out for me there. And I'm, looking back, I'm so thankful that God blocked me there and directed me here. So anyways, maybe I'll come back next time and tell you a little bit more about how I got connected with this church. But for now, thanks for listening. Enjoy the service.
Oh, let's never live till we have peace. The day is ending, now the night has come. It's time to say goodbye, da-da-da-da-da. to my friends and to my family.